Over here at Lian Li's booth, there's so many interesting things. So I'm going to start off with the Lian Li's Dan case B4. As you can see, there are two orientations. The one over here is currently at the vertical orientation where the fan is towards the graphics card. And if I may open up the side, which they did try to open just now, I can show you what it's like inside. So, yep, now that I remove the panel, I'm showing you that inside here there's a radiator and the graphics card. So the fan is pushing air into the graphics card. So this is the vertical orientation. Now I'm going over to the other side to show you the standard orientation. So this is the standard orientation where again I'm going to open the case to show you. It's quite firm, so I'm operating with one hand. So you can see that internally it has micro ATX motherboard, a tower cooler, ATX power supply and a graphics card. Now the Dan case B4 is expected to be available in October 2025. Certainly something, being a small form factor builder guy, I like this. Although I don't think it's exactly small form factor, it looks a little bit big, but it should be about the 22 to 25 liter range. And you know what, I won't be closing it right now, leaving it open. Now I'm going to go over to the other cases. We are going to start with the Lancool 217. 217 is interesting to me because it has an easily removable front panel, right? And the fans are also installed easily. Basically, it uses a simple clip. It does not use a screw, though I cannot exactly demo it right now, but I may try. So what it does is it has this front panel. There's it's locked here. I'm trying to remove it. Maybe I'll try the one on the top. Okay, so I can remove the one on the top here. So basically, it has this drive bay that you can remove, and then the fan is easily detachable. You see, I can just remove it with my hand without using any screwdriver because it's mounted like how you mount drives. So again, placing it in place, slide it down, and it's already installed pretty much. And I can hook the cover back in place like this. One hand operation is difficult, but I can prove to you that it works fine. And other than that, the panels, I mean, they have power button at the bottom and at the top. Basically ATX build, and that's pretty much that. It supports, from what I see, it supports BTF. And for those of you who want more gamerish feel of the 217, let's head over to the other side. The 217 has this version where it has an infinity glass. It has buttons at the top that allow you to reset the colors, and this 140mm fan has detachable dust filters. Other than that, it's pretty much the same thing as the other one I showed you just now, just that the front is different. Personally, I like the other one where the front panel can be adjusted with the fan removable, but this one is nice if you are into this kind of mirror finishing. Now I'm going to move over to the next case, which is over here. So this is the Lancool 4. Now the concept behind Lancool 4 is that unlike many cases where 2 or 3-sided glasses, the Lancool 4 here has glass with 3 fans installed, 140mm fans. Now being single-handed here, I do not want to open it right now because I will most likely break the thing, but what I can show you is that the fans, as you can see, there's no wires, no cables around, simply because it's already linked and it's connected, powered through a connection point, which I saw right at the bottom here. And then even you go to this side, you can see that the fans are installed at the side here for intake, and the power supply, the chamber for the power supply is only on the other half of the system, and it's over here, which makes it roomy for airflow. Now over here you can see it's an ATX build, and this build will be great for people who want to showcase your case. As you can see, there's no, let's say, there's no gap in between. It's a curved glass, making it look very, pleasing to the eye, because it is as no RGB on the front, purely air intake, typically an aquarium type, glass type case has no intake at the front. For this one, they're using glass with intake at the front and caters to airflow at the bottom as well. No more those kind of shroud where you try to intake by placing fans on the power supply shroud. This is a direct intake case and into the system. Next up, let's look at the O11D Mini. Now, I've built in the O11D Mini before, but this is the O11 Mini version 2. The version 2 is, from what I know, longer, wider, and taller. And there are other changes as well. For example, the panels can be shifted to the top, and the intake fans are slanted a bit. So this helps a lot when it comes to pushing airflow through the side into the system. And then I'm trying to turn this around. As you can see that the power supply right now, it supports ATX power supply. If you remember how the O11D Mini works, it only supports SFX power supply. So for the version 2, they make it larger and it now supports ATX power supply. And I'm going to the other side, over to the white case over there, to show you something else. So let's head over. Because Lian Li placed the cases all over the place, we're happy to do it this way. So basically, in this system, you see that they have the drive cage right over here. Let me put it on top. So this is the drive cage where they've made it such. Okay, so there was a cut just now because I wanted to get this thing up correct. So what it does is that it is a drive cage where it comes with a cover and you can secure it and then lock it inside the case. Whether you want to use it to store drives or store cables, entirely up to you. Just some change that they made. And then it also comes with this one. Let me show you. It's like a card jack, it is a GPU holder where you secure it on the fan and you raise up to support the graphics card as you like. And with that done, let's look at the Vector V100 series. The V100, there's V100, V200, and over here there's a V100 Mini. Basically, V100 Mini is where it's an affordable case, slanted here at the front, and micro ATX setup, dual 2-fan type of design. In the sense, this part is common, but what I like is the slanted view over here for the air intake and compartment. I'm moving over to the other side. I'm going to show you the other V series, which is the V200 and the V100. So V100 and V100 Mini is pretty much same thing, but it's the ATX support. But the nice one is the V200. A V200 does not have the display, the bottom shroud like the V100 series, but the V200 does come with LCD. The LCD is right at the front here, as you can see. Spy Family is showing, and what I understand is an 8-inch LCD screen, 8 to 9 inch, and it has some details also at the front to show you the operational functionality. And with that said, that's done with the cases over here at Lian Li, and we are going to move over to look at the other products. Next up, I want to show you Lian Li's power supply. So they have a new improvement over the SFX SP series. Then they have the RB series that comes with a few interesting things. Yeah, the SP series is platinum to what I understand, but this one, RB, the more affordable one, as you can see, it has cutouts for cable management and even straps for cable management purpose. But this is not the key one that I want to show you. I want to show you something even more interesting. But let me put it down here first. I'm sure Lian Li does not mind. Now the nice one over here is the RS series. Now what's so nice about the RS series? Let me show you. First thing nice about the RS series to me is the modular or add-on piece where you supposedly can detach. And okay, pardon me for the hiccup. I managed to get it removed. So basically, it is magnetic in the sense if you leave it there and then you slide it on to connect. So it gives you PWM and USB connectivity. And other than that, the ATX connectivity is on one side, and then on another side. And then what's even more unique is that you can change the orientation for the power connectivity, where you can just a single hand twist, and basically you can mount it whatever way you like. Okay, right, for example, I'm going to show you, this is with the typical way you mount into the power supply, where the power comes in from the back. But what if you want to have the connection on the side of, should I say, the other side of the case? Then you can twist this part to accommodate a different angle to connect the power cord. Now this is very nice and definitely something that is really innovative I've seen in this Computex. The RS model is 80 plus gold, and yeah, I'm going to just put it back again to this place, and we head over to the rest of the products over at Lian Li's booth. Up next is Lian Li's fan range show. I wouldn't go through all the fan range right now, but I do want to highlight two things which I find interesting with their range of fans. First being the wireless connectivity of the fans. You can see that there's TL wireless, CL wireless. So basically wireless means it goes through a Bluetooth connection device that connects to the fan for the control settings. That's one. The second thing I wanted to highlight is that the CL range, it comes with a different type of clip. So the clip right now is, I'm showing you, and you pull it out and it clips this way instead of like the usual slide on. This is the old one where it just put them together and hook. And this one is using a clip type where if you're not using, you can fold it in. Right. So another thing about the new range of fan, this is the SL Infinity. So unlike other fans that I've seen before of the Infinity mirror, they have dual infinity. So there's one infinity effect inside another. So yeah, that's pretty much my coverage for the fan over at Lian Li. Up next, we're going to talk about the software where they have integrated with Open RGB. So as you know, Lian Li has the L Connect 3. So now in this interface, they've added the software to be able to link to Open RGB, and to understand that they're still developing, hence beta, and it actually can sync with the RGB setting. Let me try to change it to rainbow and apply, and see, it already changed to rainbow as I change it to rainbow. Right, I'm going to do it another change. This is using the Open RGB portion that is integrated into L Connect 3. Let's put it this way, integrated, yeah. So I'm going to go with the static color and change everything to, let's say, green, and then, green, apply, is it? Okay, green, then I'm going to press apply now. Oh, before I press apply, and it is already there. And I can put it, let's try other modes, let's say breathing, pink, and it is applied. So I think this is a great thing, because being able to integrate with Open RGB is sweet, because there are a lot of software that does not control well all the lightings, and having L Connect 3 connecting to Open RGB and control every other thing, I think that's really nice. You can see that even the graphics card is this is a Palette Game Rock, and there's G-Skill memory, ASUS ROG board, and with Lian Li's own AIO, everything connected and controlled nicely through the software. Now the final thing I want to touch on for Lian Li's booth is the AIO. This is the Hydro Shift 2 LCD curve. As you can see, it comes with a curved LCD screen, and to understand it's 2K resolution. And what's nice about it, as you can see, it actually moves around. And from what I understand also is that you can raise the elevation, and there's also a fan inside it to cool the area around the CPU. So this is a very nice touch. Alright, so with that done, let's look at another LCD AIO. And over here is the Hydro Shift 2 LCD-C. So a bit different from the other one. Let me show you that there's a unique function over the CPU block here. So as I twist to the right, it actually changes the display. Look at this, as I turn right, I was having a little bit pause there as I was looking for the other effect. So you turn right, you change the LCD display, and you turn left, twist it to the left, and it changes the lighting effect. See, now it's rainbow, and I'm going to twist to left again, and it's white. It changed. Basically, when you twist to the left, it cycles through the colors, and you twist to the right, it cycles through the display. And with that, one more thing to highlight is the final thing, which I just remembered, the LCD. The Hydro Shift 2 LCD-C, wait, this is not the one. This is the one, the 8.5-inch universal screen. So this is the screen from Lian Li. That what's unique about it is that the panel at the back here allows you to connect the LCD onto any area that has a 120 or 140 fan connection mounts. Yeah. So you can, let's say you have a fan mount at the back over here, right? Then this thing can be attached to show here. Or if you have a fan mount at the top, then you can connect it to the top like this. Or fan mount at the bottom, you can connect it to the bottom to showcase. So basically, this is how the LCD screen works. So I think over this at Lian Li, this is probably the greatest coverage, the how to say, probably my longest coverage over here at Computex. And pretty much that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly look forward to get some stuff from Lian Li, especially the Dan B4 case and among many other things. The power supply looks nice. The LCD interesting, though I don't know what am I going to display over at on the LCD of the AIO. But with that, I'll end my coverage for this Lian Li over here at Computex 2025. Thanks for watching and bye bye.